All right, so the new year is fast approaching. So what does this mean? If you're looking for a job, joining us now is CareerSource Research Coast Marketing Coordinator, Mitch Chlorfane. Thank you so much for being here, sir.
Good morning to you.
So look, we hear that saying a lot, new year, new me. We'll get to some tips on how you can secure that job in a moment. But first, let's run down the employment report for November. What did it look like?
The numbers are nice. We've dropped about a point since, or a percentage point since last month. We're only about 1 point up since this time last year, but last year's number were like historic lows, from the pandemic and all. So everything was different. So we're at a good place right now, and it's definitely still a job seekers market. So there's a lot of people out there that want them.
All right, and if that person is out there looking for a job, you have a lot of opportunities coming up, specifically a job fair and workshops. So people want to know about those. Yeah.
And the workshops are important. So first, the job fair is the Fort Pierce Job Fair. It's on January 24th. It's the biggest one of the year. We'll probably have about 100 employers. Or 91, close to it. But we have a lot of employers that'll be there that need to fill lots of spots on their roster. Last year, we had about 700 job seekers come in. Wow. And there were a lot of people hired right on the spot. So they're looking to fill their staff, and they're looking to fill their spots. And but the best thing is to be prepared, because it's a competition. Yeah. So if you come to the job fair at let's say 10 in the morning, and some guy's already seen you, he's seen about another 100 people between there and noon. You want to be able to stand out.
Yes,
you want to make yourself special.
Yes, exactly. You have to be memorable, right, when trying to secure that job. What type of jobs are we looking at here if people want to go?
Well, the jobs we're varied. We're all over. So we've got, medical and education and health and auto repair and mechanics. So we're going to have people in so many varied fields. Okay. So it's not just anything one specific.
And so for those workshops to help prepare, do you have to register specifically for that? How does that work?
You do need to register. So at our website at careersourcerc.com, you can register, but they're free. And a lot of people don't know that. We're like the biggest hidden secret in the Research Coast area. They don't cost anything. But you want to give yourself the edge. You want to know that when you're meeting and you make that handshake, you want to make that eye contact. You want to look in. You want to have those soft skills. And you want that employer to remember you. So when he's looking at a pile of papers later, you're the guy he remembers.
That's a very, very good point. And when we talk about revamping a resume, that's another way you want to stand out, right? Because you got to have it. When you go to these fairs, you have that resume. Everyone knows about it. So are there new ways to revamp it?
There are, and it's funny because at a previous job fair, I did see somebody come in with a resume and they hadn't done a resume since 1985. Wow. So they did it the way they knew. Yeah. And the employers looked at them and they're like, no, because in the old days, you used to put everything you did in your entire life. I think I even had one once where I put a gold star for my 4th grade teacher. Yes. Now you got to tailor it down. Okay. You got to know your audience. And if you're going in for, let's say, auto mechanics, you don't need to put other things that are non-related. Let them see what your strengths are.
Yeah, and we were at a recruiting event for WPBF 25. I saw some people come up to us. They had an electronic resume where they had a card, you scan it, and it popped up.
It's the digital age, so it's a good way to do it.
All right, really important information here. And look, if you listen to all of this, you're interested in maybe the workshop or the job fair, make sure you go to our website. If you want more information on the November Employment Report or Treasure Coast Job Resources, just go to our website, WPBF.com. It's all there for you. Sandra?